funny thing about our band now is we've been around for so long. We're like on the other side of like punk. So when you're a kid, you listen to adults, and they sort of give you if you listen to the right ones, they give you a sense of how to live your life, how to be part of a community, and like that's what punk is. And now, like, we're 30 years later, like we're the people that are trying to talk to young kids.
So, like, to keep it in line for us, we're kind of still the same people ideologically. I think that the changes in our personalities, the changes in our attitudes towards our daily lives, that's natural for a person to grow and change. But you know, the sort of core beliefs that we take. Mike used the word support, for instance. I mean, that's a huge thing, to sort of feel like you can be supported or support someone, or that someone in a position like ours with wider reach and a lot of privilege and a lot of access can still offer support. And you know, we have to do it in different ways. Right? You can't necessarily do it on a community level, but you can do it on an ideological level, in the sense that people like us are on a massive stage in a world-class city playing to thousands of people, instead of just, you know, trying to rally the troops on the ground level, so to speak. You know what I mean?
You know, our first 7-inch, we were obsessed with like the Spanish Civil War, and the first record is about like Spanish anarchism and the CNT. And like we went to protests, and we were like revolutionary, interested people. And like now we're almost 40, it's like harder to be that person, but people that listen to Fucked Up can still be those people. So I think that's how a band can be important.
I think we would like to imagine that we know our audience more and more, but I think the beauty of what the band has become is that we sort of have like an imaginary Sublime, and this like sort of this body of people that like the band, and that's sort of something that we feel like hopefully the band itself can help to cultivate, like something that's reflexive and as giving as we hope that the music and the lyrics can be, you know. And this is what we want the audience to take away, and what the audience to be is just very receptive and very generous and honest with us and with themselves. So I mean, I don't think any band can know their audience 20 years into their career the way that they did the second show that they ever played, where you know every single face in the room. But this is a joy, you know. This is a joy to understand that like things are floating in the wind in a way that they never could have in the past.
I think now someone is going to have to think of a way to make a cool sounding record about like climate change is the next thing, because I think that's like a lot of social issues have been dealt with in music and culture for a long time in a very cool way, in a very controversial or a confrontational, aggressive way. Somebody is going to need to make like reducing carbon gases seem cool on a punk record. So maybe in 6 years from now, somebody like Refused will do that or something.